Kia ora, it's whānau no mai haramai, Kai's Kitchen. Simple recipe whānau. Cashew and beef noodle stir fry, really simple. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go. So I've got 500 grams of beef strips here. Any kind of beef strips will work. We are going to add a few tablespoons of soy sauce to that. We're also going to add a little bit of wine. Now, if you don't want to use wine, then you can just use any kind of juice at all. And also we're going to add a tablespoon of corn flour. Give that a nice stir, guys, and set that aside. So I like to use fresh noodles, not these dried noodles, but the countdown didn't have any, so get fair, up to toa Samoa. I had these noodles to deal with, so I'm just going to cook those to direction. I'm only going to use half of them, 360 gram packet. I'll save the rest for tomorrow. Drain them with cold water, set them aside, and now we are going to work on our delicious stir-fry sauce. So I've got about 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce here, and I've also got 1/3 of a cup of oyster sauce. Now, if you guys like your stir-fry really saucy, feel free to add more of each of these ingredients. Awesome. So I'm also going to add a tablespoon of chicken stock and a couple of tablespoons of brown sugar, which gives it that beautiful sweetness, and just a dash of water. And that's our sauce, guys. So we're going to set that aside and we're going to work on our veggies and aromatics. So I've got some carrots here. It's only 1 carrot sliced up, broccoli, 1 onion sliced up, a little bit of chili, optional of course, a tablespoon of ginger and garlic mixed together, and some spring onions. And we have our sauce there. We have our cashews for later on, our beef and our noodles, all prepped, ready to go. Little bit of olive oil, tablespoon into a hot wok, get that nice and hot, stir it around, and then we're going to add our onions, get them nice and brown, and add our beef to the onions, and give that a good stir. Make sure that you disperse all that beef around the pan so that we can cook all of that quick, so we can eat quicker. Once that beef is cooked, set it aside. Back to the wok, we're going to add another tablespoon of olive oil, put our ginger and garlic in there with our chili, stir that off and make sure it's nice and aromatic. Throw our veggies in, stir it up. Now, I don't know about you, but I love my veggies nice and crispy and crunchy, so I just stir it to the point where they're just cooked. That way you still get all the nutrients out of it, and yeah, you get that nice texture. If you feel like the pan is getting a little bit dry, just add a little bit more water, a few tablespoons at a time, until you're happy with that texture of your vegetables. Sure, I'm happy. Let's go. Add your beef back to the pan, give that a nice stir. And then we're going to add our sauce. Stir it up again. Now time to put in our noodles. So like I said before, I'm just going to use half of those noodles, and the other half I'll just use for tomorrow night's dinner. So give that a stir, guys. Your stir fry is almost done. We're just going to add those roasted cashew nuts to it. Give it another stir. Plate it up. Voila. Easy, quick dinner. Delicious, nutritious. Thank you guys for watching. Tino reka.